But the end is only the beginning.
Hello, Gamers Tavern. Excuse me. Back. I just saw your tweet. No, you did not miss all of the streaming. I did Abduction for a couple hours, and I totally forgot that... Excuse me again. Okay, voice, yes, let's go out as soon as I want to stream again.
Please obey the anointed. They are here to help us guide you.
I forgot that some of the sections of Abduction, like, something about the aspect ratio just, like, it does weird things to my eyes. Sometimes it gives me a headache, sometimes it makes me... Like, I know some gamers have issues with FPS, and, like, they get motion sickness. I usually don't. There's a couple games that I have. Like I said, some of Abduction does weird things with my eyes, and then, Bioshock Infinite. Bioshock Infinite is the first game, and so far the only game, that if I actually had to go online and Google how to, like, adjust the screen and stuff. I had never had that, like, motion sickness thing before with a first-person game, but Bioshock Infinite, oh, geez, I did. So. But anyway, the point is, I streamed that for a couple hours, and then I had to kind of take a break and rest my eyes. But I still want to stream tonight, and I haven't done Secret World Legends in forever. We still haven't wrapped up the South Africa content. So we are gonna do some of that before I actually need to sleep, darn it. Am I zoomed out? Oh, I'm zoomed out. Okay. And we had left off... We had gone through, like, a bunch of the beginning stuff here at the New Dawn. We had just gotten to the gates of the mansion. We're trying to get to the mansion because that's where Philip is, and Philip is awful and horrible, and we want to do something about him being awful and horrible. But we got to the gates, and suddenly the entire world turned into no, and weird, and bad, and there was stuff in the sky, and there was a ginormous filth Tyrannosaurus that tried to kill us.
They may enter your dreams.
And our plan for a frontal assault just was not a good one. It was not a good one at all. And, we fought through some stuff, and we got our cell phone signal unlocked. And we also got a message from our faction handler, in my case from Kirsten Geary, who's really pissed that we have just carried off to South Africa without telling anybody, and without permission, and without being sent here. And we weren't talking to her for all of that time, and she's pretty pissed. So when we left off last time, we were actually about to go sit in the naughty chair.
What you heard was a dream. This is just a dream. Everything is only a dream. Nothing.
Why did I do that?
Empty space and you are but a thought.
I don't think that's even the one I wanted. Which one is the naughty chair that I want? That's the naughty chair that I want. This is the Anima Leap I wanted to leap to. But how are you doing, Gamers Tavern Show? I always want to call you upstairs, but then anybody else watching is going to be like, who is she talking to?
Remain in your domiciles. You will all remain in your domiciles.
Now, the sky looks normal here because we completed the other mission, and I forgot it sends you back to the daytime if you log off after you complete the mission. But believe me, all of the sky was bad and wrong and not okay. And the messages from the thing were even worse than they were before, and it was a lot of not okay. I don't really feel like doing the siege one right now. We could, but I kind of want to wrap up the storyline here, because we had a long pause in between. Oh yeah, post-nap groggy. Yay! Especially if it's unexpected naps. Yeah, I can understand that. I've been back and forth. I mean, some of it's work, because my schedule goes all over the place, but you know, I joke on Twitter about Grady screaming in my face in the morning, but if you're already running on sleep app, it's not actually hilarious in the moment. He's very cute, but I'm getting to the point that I would just about sell my soul for 8 hours of sleep all at once. I mean, if it was just Grady, it wouldn't be so bad, but when Grady screams in my face in the morning, then it gets the dog going. And sometimes if you wake up the dog, then the dog has to pee, and you have to get up and let the dog out.
Remain indoors.
And Nash kind of sleeps through everything. I'm jealous. It's not his fault, but I'm kind of jealous. So when the animals are doing all that, I'm the only one that wakes up. Okay, so here we have the naughty chair. Which one do we want? I think we still need to do Wrath of the Dawn. Getting into the mansion. Yeah, Markad's mansion still remains out of reach. There must be a way to get inside, find it. Yeah, we want Wrath of the Dawn. So we get to sit in the naughty chair. As Kirsten had just told us after the last mission that she was gonna come down here herself. Oh, one of your cats does that too? Okay. Yeah. Yeah. And it's so hard because Grady's so sweet. Like, he screamed in my face this morning, and then he curled up with me under the blankets with, like, his head and his front paws hanging off the bed, and it's adorable, but, Kitty, I need sleep. I can't sleep all day like you can. I don't get that option. I don't want to shut him out of the bedroom either, because then he'll just scream at the door. Yay, pet stuff. Oh, Kirsten. We love you, Kirsten.
Ah, you're on mute. The talking heads are concerned. You see, shit actually flows up. You're looking bad, and that's making me look bad. And that shit stops now. Say nothing if you understand. Good. You want to get into Markad's mansion. I can facilitate that. But no more amateur hour. You're elite, and you're gonna start acting like it. This is the mission file I would have given you if you hadn't gone AWOL. Think next time, okay, Sweet Pea? The mansion's protected, but you already found that out the hard way. There is, however, a secret entrance. Shocker, right? Don't fail. Your kind is hard to kill, true. But you can be put into an induced coma, intravenously fed liquefied kittens, and forced to listen to Nickelback for all eternity. Ciao, ciao.
Quick access inventory updated.
Thank you, Kirsten. Oof, that is Weird Dreams. We're doing that. We need to examine the thumb drive that she totally would have given us before if we hadn't just been like, hey, let's fly out to South Africa. I forget if I went through all the texts last time, but there's a little bit of an in-joke in the texts that she sends. I probably did. I probably went through them. Where she complains about how they had a big thing going on in Antarctica, and we missed it. Ever since Kaiden was originally released, which was years ago, there's been this ongoing thing about where we're going to go next. And the people really into the game, like, the two places we thought were the most likely were Antarctica or the Congo. So we got a little shout out to that. Thumb drive, come on. Oh, do I...
Warning, an undesirable is on the loose. For your own safety, remain in your domicile. Ignore the noise. Change, change, change.
Now, we may have been busy with Tokyo, but South Africa is a place of interest. Not the hotbed of slimy apocalypse like Kaiden, but too many trails lead back here.
I think you're right. I think my mic did get muted. Thank you. I wasn't really saying anything important anyway. I was babbling about the text messages that Kirsten sends you when you first get your phone signal back.
Philip Marcaud's empire may be transglobal, but it all started here. We just need to find out more specifically where and how. All the charm of Jonestown, all the vacant smiles of Heaven's Gate. Doomsday cults are charmingly kitschy, but the apocalypse table flips the game board that we want to run. The poor plebes here need something, anything, to follow. They'd be much happier and safer looking into the loving eye of the Illuminati.
Transcend your fears. They
Philip
can no
Marcaud
longer
is
shackle you.
zeitgeist. Media makes him something more than human. Worldwide reach, celebrity endorsements, evil doings in the shadows, and all of this hidden under a non-threatening sweater. You can't help but admire and fear Marcaud. But then you have to put on your game face and get back to the business of toppling his transmedia kingdom.
Yeah, thank you, Gamers Tavern. I'm getting... Oh, hello, Bee. I'm getting slightly tired and derp. But I'm not entirely dead yet, so... Open the door, go to the Anointed Precinct. And everything's crazy again. That whole thing where we tried to break into the mansion all on our own, yeah, we pissed off everything. It was a bad choice. I mean, in-game it was the only choice, but it was a bad decision.
Warning, an undesirable is on the loose. For your own safety, remain in your domicile. Ignore the noise.
We tried to break into a mansion through the front doors. And a giant filth T-Rex attacked us and then spawned like tiny little baby raptors that also attacked us. And everything was muttering insanity and the sky went like this, and maybe this is why you shouldn't try to break into a big bad's mansion through the front gate. Even if you unlock the runes. And yeah, that was maybe just not a good idea at all. That's what I'm thinking. Go to the anointed precinct. Yes, we can do that. Yeah, we done pissed everything off. The giant built Tyrannosaurus fight is still one of my favorite things, one of my new favorite things in game, but bad idea. Okay, there we go. Now we pissed everything off again. We went through all the trouble of infiltrating every level of this cult, and then we try to get in the mansion through the front doors. What were we thinking? Alright, we're going.
You go too far, little lamb. I went easy on you last time. See me, meaty morsel? I am Aiga Muxa. The flesh of your bones is my
That's
food.
how you say it.
Your screams are my music. You killed my brothers. That makes me angry. That makes me happy? I don't know. But now you die.
This is the guy that we fought at the very beginning in the gym. And at the time, he was supposed to appear like just a normal human that we just couldn't beat.
Hurt me!
But he is the other Aigamosa.
No more going easy on you, little lamb. I'm hungry, little lamb.
And it is actually very satisfying fighting him with weapons after he kicks your butt at the beginning.
How do you taste, little lamb?
Not having the best... I'm not making this fight go as fast as I probably should, but it's still very satisfying, I promise.
Oh, you'll suffer for that.
Nope. Nope, I'm pretty sure I will be just fine. Thanks.
What are you?
I'm magic. I'm a bee. I am Gaia's chosen. I don't like you very much.
This is a fight.
I mean, I feel sorry that you and your brothers were trapped here. But you were kind of an asshole.
Ah! Ow! Ooh!
Yeah.
No. Curse upon you. My death will only bring you calamity.
How else are you gonna get him but through the front doors? Oh, you personally just punch him in the crotch? That works. What AR am I using? I am one of those people. I am still using my shadowbound weapons in both slots. I don't do a lot of group content, so nobody has a chance to get annoyed with my Revenant, and it's fun for me. I am just about positive they're not best in slot, but they amuse me. I also do not effectively use my AR grenades. I apologize anybody who's watching that really, really annoys them. I don't. I've got, I've got the passive so that when they explode it doesn't hurt me. Same thing with my Spirit Blade. I just take the heal on my Spirit Blade. And I realize I could have much, much better DPS if I paid attention and did it. I think partly I'm one of those people who's still kind of trying to play SWL the same way I play TSW, and we didn't have those added... Tilty always called them gimmicks, but we didn't have those added abilities for all of the weapons. So I didn't have to keep track of that sort of thing. Oop, 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 come on, come on. Jump, jump, thank you. Let's not get exploded. Getting exploded isn't much fun. Hello, helicopter. No. No explode. Explode's no fun. There we go. Yeah, that's what I was just saying. I don't have a grenade slotted. I have the passive where it explodes around you, but it doesn't hurt you. I'll play around with it again at some point. I know, it's much better DPS with the grenades. I know. I know. Oh, where am I going? Oh yeah, I gotta go up. That's what I'm doing. I know, I am. I am losing a lot of DPS. But single player, you know, if I'm not doing group content, I'm still killing things. And I'm kind of okay with that. Like I said, I know, it's gotta kill, like, I know. It's gotta be so hard to watch. At least I recognize this. Did I already play through this last time? Am I actually supposed to be doing the next part of the naughty chair? I feel like maybe I did this last time and I was supposed to be doing the next part of the naughty chair. That's okay. Explode all of the things. I don't know, I mean, I've enjoyed South Africa. I've played through... I think this is technically... This is either my third or fourth time playing through, like, in its entirety. So I like it enough for some replays. I like the lore we got. I like the lore we got a lot. I am hoping we continue onwards pretty soon, because obviously it wasn't, you know, a whole lot of content. I also like the way they scaled this though, because I don't just draw out missions as long as possible. I was gonna... Okay, so you were around for TSW, Tokyo, and Aegis and all that. I feel like at least in New Dawn, it doesn't feel so empty. Because when they released High Moon kind of in stages, I mean, it was neat, because you could watch some of the map change as the story changed.
Calling in heavy ordnance!
Because, like, outside of Damon's place, they changed... There we go. They changed how that looked, they changed how a few other things looked, but mostly because it was such a big area, it felt a lot more empty when it didn't have that many missions. And I like that this was
Calling
at least
in heavy
a
ordnance.
smaller area, so it doesn't feel as empty, even if there's not, like, a whole bunch of content. More soon. We always like more soon. Oh, let's
This has
just
gone
jump
on long
right
enough.
into the fire. That's smart, Drift. Yeah, for anybody who doesn't play, I can only injure him when he's knocked over. There we go. Stop trying to explode me. You're so obnoxious. You're so annoying. So annoying.
You are not advanced enough to enter this zone.
Oh, yeah.
Intruder.
Yeah.
Intruder. Let them now
Okay.
know.
Explosive. We have had some players who legitimately got enough points, incidentally, to get into, not the final area, but the second area. I'm debating if I want to keep spending my time, you know, harvesting corn or not, but it's tempting. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, so I did do this last time, but I don't care because I get to play with the rocket launcher again, and that makes me so happy. The rocket launcher makes me so happy. You don't even know. For context, in TSW, we had what were known as auxiliary weapons. You could get a rocket launcher, you could get a flamethrower, you could get a whip, you could get the quantum brace, which I actually liked. You could get a chainsaw. I think that's all the ones we actually got. There was one teased for Tokyo that was supposed to be a mirror, but we never did get that one. They did not give us our aux weapons in SWL for a variety of reasons, including balance stuff. I liked Quantum Brace specifically for like the golems, like the world boss events, because I had, until I got this computer set up, I had such crappy frame rate. I had such terrible frame rate on any of the world bosses, so I had to just take my AR and plink away with like 2 FPS and just try not to die. And the Quantum Brace was another long distance attack where I could continue. I could do AR, I could do Elemental, and Quantum Brace, and just stand at a distance and keep firing at the thing. Yeah, it was normal for the world bosses. But yes, anyway, the point I was on is we used to have a rocket launcher as an actual normal auxiliary weapon. And it was awesome. And this... Where's the button I want? That is the best thing ever. Rocket jump. Okay, it's not actually called rocket jump. It is called death from above. But enough TFW players also played TF2 that this was known as rocket jump. And it is so much fun, and it's actually useful, obviously, to dodge things, especially in a few specific dungeons. And I'm so sad we don't have this ability anymore. Because I will just... The last time I played this, obviously I wasn't streaming, I killed everything, and then I just spent forever just rocket jumping around, because I'm a dork. and I miss being able to do that. So, you know, that's my story. I've got to remember how I have things set up here. I mean, it's still very satisfying here, but I totally did that wrong. You do the right attacks, you can like two-shot everything. Okay, which are you? You're Cluster Struck. You're Pop Shot. There, that's big red button. Okay. One shot most stuff, yeah. Yeah.
Undesirable is on the loose.
That's
For your own
true.
safety, remain in your domicile.
Hey, that's a Battletech term. You can't steal it. That's our phrase. It is. I do remember when they first introduced Flappy. I mean, the bird of the 0-point pathogen. That also lasted a long time, right? Yeah? It's Flappy. It's Flappy forever now. I should say though, you know, in case you want to stop watching me stream forever and always, I kind of liked Aegis. I've really always been pretty honest that I liked Aegis. I thought it was neat. It didn't really piss me off that much. I understand why it pissed a lot of people off, but I did that for crap. I totally did that one for crap. I should not have threw those things to line up after me. Anyway. So yeah, I'm one of those weirdos, like, I liked Aegis. Oh, you mean Death from Above. Death from Above. We might have had it first. I don't know. Oh yeah, I had horrible lag. I've got screenshots of me fighting world bosses where... Cause I used to have one of the add-ons that would give you your FPS up at the top of the screen. I've got shots of me fighting world bosses where it says 0 FPS. Slideshow. That's not the button I meant to push. That is not the button I meant to push. I'm doing a really good job of showing off my elite gamer skills here. I'm forgetting what I have mapped on my gaming mouse. It's not helping. There we go. I mean, to be fair, Remain has told us that one of the reasons... Well, and he's not actually the game director anymore, but when he was, he had told us that one of the reasons they didn't include the auxiliary weapons is because they wanted something like a rocket launcher to feel this powerful. But if the rocket launcher is always this powerful, it's kind of game-breaking. Yeah, I'm like, come play TSW and do Flappy. Your latency will be 5,000. Yeah, I got... The only good thing is you could input things, and then it would go as soon as it actually clicked. So you could keep just, you know, 111, 112, or however you had your button set up. Yes, Gamer Stafford. Here's the plan. First I launch a bunch of rockets to get their attention and piss them off. Then I jump into the middle. I don't think Janet's watching tonight, but she would appreciate that. She would super appreciate that. I think all of Otterdown would. That was a very Otter thing to do.
We are all made of stars.
They are all made of stars. See, you can one-shot them when you're not busy being derp and jumping into the middle of them. Well, that didn't work. Am I shooting right past him? This is not working. I am far too amused by this. I have never died in that spot before. I am not doing well with the rocket launcher tonight. Yup. 1 1 1 1 1 1 2 3 1 1 1 1 1 2 3. Yup. 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 I had one of the passives I miss here. I really, really miss having my perjury passive. I had everything, my TSW builds. I am sucking with the rocket launcher tonight. I don't know why. Because I'm not leading them at all, probably. That's my issue. I'm not leading them. I'm just shooting where they are. There's too much. It takes too much time for the thing to actually hit it. That's me being derp. That's not the game. Anyway, I like. Whoa. What? Oh yeah. That's what that was. That was the rocket launcher exploding. Because we can't have any fun here. Yeah, I know, I think I had a heal on one of those. I had one of the, like, support miscellaneous abilities, I think, on 4. Yeah, occasionally a 7. But no, mine was really heavily on, it was piercing, and was it... Shoot, was it corrupt? It's sad. I forget what we actually called the dot. And everybody said, like, you couldn't have an effective dot build in TSW. But I had that one passive. Yeah, my elite was always 7. Yes. Yep. But I had the one passive that, like, it worked together with piercing. That, like... putting the damage over time on them, like, helped my ability to get piercing, and then perjury helped. Again, because, like, every time you got the piercing shot or whatever, it would, like, take off the filth, and I had a freaking setup. I cannot explain it for the life of me now, because it's been forever.
For your own safety, remain in your domicile.
I have to log back in. I still have TSW. Like, I still have the game. Oh, hello, Filth Ninos. We missed you so much, except no, we really didn't. Because you run in circles, and it's kind of annoying. You're very cool enemies, just, you know, the running in circles is kind of annoying. I do still love seeing them, though. I was at one of the community events where... I'm trying to think. I don't remember if it was Tilty or if it was Joel, but one of the devs decided to turn into a dinosaur in the middle of the event. It was actually... It was one of the fashion contests, of all things. We were doing one of the fashion contests, and suddenly, whichever dev it was... Tilty or Joel or whoever it was, just suddenly dinosaur in the club. It was awesome. It was great. None of my pictures turned out. Thank goodness Klaus got some good ones. raptors are made of the filth. That icky black goo stuff that whispers to you at 3 a.m. That's one of the things in this game. Or I mean, we assume they're made of filth because they're all black and drippy and terrible like the filth. And yeah, they do all keep growing. I believe if you don't kill them fast enough, you can eventually have a whole bunch of like ginormous ones. I have not tried. But I have been told they keep growing for as long as you don't kill them. You poor child, that's petroleum. Oh, you think it was Joel? Okay, yeah. Since our oil reservoirs are made of dinosaurs, yeah, that could be too. I don't think it was Twist the Knife. Locate the hidden... That's right, because once again, going through the front door was a bad idea. There used to be ground here. There used to be reality here. There used to be reality between us and the mansion, and then we decided to try to break through the front doors.
The end is nigh, but the end is only the beginning.
Yeah, let's go this way. If I remember right. Do you see the tooltip there? Use inconspicuous button. I love it. I completely unironically love this game. Alright, tunnel entrance. Actually, let's see. What does that even actually say? Oh. Okay, never mind. We'll just enter. Yeah, Twist the Knife was another good one. I don't know, I almost have to log back into TSW and check. Because that was the other thing with TSW, is you could mix and match the passives so much better. Like, I really, really enjoyed that game of figuring out the passives that were actually from other trees, but it would still work. I already have a hard hat. Headlamp. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, it's this one. And I just jumped right into it, because I'm awesome. And I died. Let's start that one over. The sad thing is this one... Did I get a perfect run through of this one, or just almost? South Africa. Oh, maybe I didn't. I thought I did, but... Yeah, and this one still annoys me because I almost had it. Okay, well, I feel like I had a perfect run of this at some point, but... Yeah, that's twice I've remembered to use my phone. Thank you, Kirsten. It was one of the ones for... It was one of the penetration ones. Actually, I wonder, I might have it. I might still have it written down in my actual notebook. Was it Iron Maiden? Or maybe Gross Anatomy. It might have been Gross Anatomy. I feel like, yeah, Gross Anatomy was one of the ones I used. I've actually got a bunch of different builds, like, written down in a notebook while I was trying to figure it out. Yeah, I was using Salt and Wound for a while. I was using Gross Anatomy. I forget what lethality does. I was using Twist the Knife for a while. Dark Potency was another one. But yeah, I think Iron Maiden. Yes, Afflicted. That was the word I wanted. Iron Maiden. Yes. Yeah, Iron Maiden was kind of my linchpin there, because I set everything up for, you know, like, to get all of my attacks to give Affliction and all of my stuff to be into penetration, and then I had Iron Maiden. Yeah. Yeah. And I primarily did AR in TSW too, so that even makes sense. And then I bumped up my penetration a bunch and my hit so I wouldn't glance. Yeah, that's what it was. I'm sure everybody else in chat is super interested in this, but darn it, I was. Okay. It kind of doesn't matter much if you already hit one, if you hit more. But doing this without all of the death would make it take less time, so that's always a plus. Oh, you had, yeah, another Affliction penetration build. See, you could. You could actually use Affliction if you had the right other passives. Affliction itself was maybe not the most powerful thing, but if you team it up with enough penetration, then that wasn't bad. I'm gonna do here now, so I don't have to do it later. Let me think. The purple ones use that everywhere but Tokyo in scenarios. Yeah, I was running AR shotgun right up until Tokyo, and as soon as I hit Tokyo was when I swapped over to Blade, because I kept getting swarmed in alleyways, and having my AoEs all be like cone attacks did not work when I was being swarmed in the alleyways, so that was when I swapped over to AR Blade. Oops. I forgot that one was there. Now these ones, it's been a while since I streamed. These are the ones that they don't sense movement. They sense if you are not the correct person. And this is another one where I'm gonna go kill a spider now, so I don't get stuck trying to fight it in the middle of other things that can kill me. Oh, you're still fighting me. You're not dead yet. Just die. Ooh, pretty. So we want the perp things to not find us. If you keep following them around that way, there is a lure. I already got it. Oh, you were Air Blade for everything? Yeah. I started out the game, like when I first played TSW. I started off, it was either Shotgun Elementalism or AR Elemental. And then I went into AR Shotgun for a while, which was a lot of fun.
Did we dream you?
Oh yeah, this is the one where I meant to kill it further away from the purple thing. That's okay, we're fine. We're still fine. I haven't played through this content since the last time I streamed, which granted has only been like a month, but it's also content I've already only played a few times. But yeah, I think I switched to AR Blood for a little bit in Egypt, because I felt like I was dying too fast, and having the backup heal seemed like it helped. But then I went back to AR Shotgun through Transylvania, and that was actually really useful in Transylvania. I mean, the Afflict was not so great, some of the fungus, but Shotgun had that really good attack for the Paduri. And then, yeah, and then AR Blade in Kaiden.
Is someone out there?
Maybe?
What the hell are you doing?
Nothing?
Giri will skin you if she finds out you're here unofficially.
Eee! I love that there are faction-specific lines down here. And that's one I hadn't heard before. I have a screenshot of it somewhere. There's another Illuminati-specific comment I've gotten from that NPC before. Unless it's one of the ones down here. But anyway, there's another one I've gotten, but it's Illuminati specific. Which is awesome. Yeah, the fungus messed you up too. Yeah, you get so used to doing Afflict. Oh yeah. I don't know, I feel like I changed some of my stuff around, and then for the rest of it, I just dealt with the issues with Afflict.
What the hell are you doing?
I'm trying to zoom in on the wall so I can show everybody that you have the lyrics to Hello, I Walk Into Empty on the wall. See? Hello, I walk into empty.
Just go.
Eyes the glitter. I don't know if y'all have been talking to Emma or not, but I think those guys might be Dragon. one of you guys under here that I don't know. I've lost track.
The family. They're... Oh, God.
The nursery is
they're not
amazing.
right. Not right.
No, the family is not right. You are correct. Yeah, I love Tyler Freeborn. I like Last Train to Cairo. I always wind up like I like that one more than I think I do. When people mention it, I'm always kind of like, whatever, it's kind of neat. But then when I actually play through it, I remember it does some very neat things that I like a lot. But issue 7 is probably my favorite too. Hello, creepy doll. Speaking of issue 7, hello, creepy doll. Hello.
Leave me here.
Well, there. I didn't see a pop-up, but that should have given me a key. Excuse me while I shove my face into the screen. I keep trying to get a better picture of this cat.
Just go.
Because the texture on this kitty cat here, this is the texture that the devs version of the T-Rex had. So it's the non-filth but still creepy version.
The family.
I want to see if I can do this again. Because the first time I played through here and I released the cat, it ignored me. It ran off.
Not right. Not right.
The second time it didn't. This achieve I did already get, but... Yeah, Joshy Man, I heard that if you go back to Kingsmouth and talk to Shay, he says something like back already, me too. The other thing is, if you go back to Kingsmouth and you go to the airport, you can still fly out to South Africa from Kingsmouth. You don't have to go through Agartha. I mean, I don't know that it's a lot faster unless you happen to be in Kingsmouth anyway, but you can still go up to that plane and fly out here from Kingsmouth. Okay, let's see if Kitty ignores me this time or kills me. Yeah, see, sometimes Kitty just runs off. He one-shots you. For anybody who is unaware of what I'm talking about, that Kitty will one-shot you. I forget what the achievement for that even is. Is it regional? Probably, maybe regional. Yeah, I'm only at 48. I need more.
Leave me here.
Charge, grounded, safety dance. Okay. See, reach the mansion basement without dying or being hit by any traps, then release the trapped specimen. So I have done that. I have gotten through there without dying before. Because I have the cat lover.
Just go.
I still need Nightfall. Like, I really should have it by now, but oh well. And yeah, for... The key doesn't unlock any of the other ones. You can't let anything else out. Everything else is just kind of stuck here.
Just go.
And everybody keeps telling you to just go. Maybe if someone used their grenades in Spirit, yeah. I'm not gonna argue that, because you're right. Maybe if I actually used, like, the DPS that I could, then I would have the fast kill achieve. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Submansion Master Computer, the Dreamer's Awake, Observation and Research. Draw.
Leave me here.
I usually read through all of these out loud, but there's actually a lot here. And my voice was kind of cruddy when I was starting off the stream, so I kind of don't want to push it. But I will at least go through them.
The family, they're... Oh
Strange
God!
vile things. What might we learn as we study them?
Not right.
Werewolves. Are they truly shapeshifters? And I'm not being flippant, because the lore, especially the lore just sitting around in computers like this is one of my favorite parts of the game.
Just go.
I just don't need my voice to give out on me. Oh, nice. Back-to-back 15k crits with that? Nice. Very nice. Oh, come on. We're going to 6. Okay. This is relevant, though. When this information is getting into the monsters you encounter in South Africa. Because up until now, it's been talking about the myths and about studying these monsters, but now you hit the demon hyena. I took the communal memory of this place, and from that myth, I stitched together the flesh to contain the hungry spirits at my command. The Kishi, the Gagarib. I probably said that wrong. They wear the rich context, and it gives them power. The people recognize these names, these shapes, and what are names but a means of shaping reality. This gives the demon hyena the glamour and majesty of horror. So from this, we have to question if all of those monsters out there, because most of the TSW, SWL monsters, like, they're there. They are a real life part of the world. They've always been there, everything's true, all of that. But these ones we have the question of, were these things already here? Or did Marquand bring them forth into reality somehow? Because he's kind of implying the latter. He's not implying that he went out recruiting demon hyenas, you know, to join the Morning Light. He's saying he took advantage of,
Kill me!
Sorry, the NPCs are really distracting. They're right in my ears. I should probably turn that down. He's implying that he called these things into being and specifically used ones that would be powerful to people in the area because of the myths. Angamato, they were human ones, a lost people. They found primordial flesh impossibly preserved in the bowels. Oh, I think that's mistype. Because I bet you they mean bowels, not bowls. Impossibly preserved in the bowels of a cave, they ate of the flesh, and I changed them, and so they were until I found them and brought the word of the sleepers, which nourishes in ways that flesh cannot. So this one implies that this one, like, he did find them and recruit them. And then the Congo specimens, that's what we're all waiting for. Very recent additions from a forward operation, Living Fossils. This is but a sample of the wonders that await. Like a certain tittering voice, we now stand outside of time. We have access to all of time. We are the light from the deviant direction that shines on the wall of time and its sister dimensions, revealing them all for the thin, feeble scrim that they are. So yeah, Marquand is messing around with some not great things. Let's go back. Primary test subjects.
Shh! Someone's coming.
Oop, someone's coming. There. Oop. And that's why you don't want to just mute the NPCs, because they will tell you when someone's coming. That actually means we can progress, but I kind of want to take a look. Containment 1. Okay, containment 1's empty. No, I was right. Cell 2 is Illuminati. No, I did. Excuse me, I wasn't losing my mind. 3 is Dragon. 4 is Templar. 5 is Phoenicians. And 6 is Disposal awaiting cleaning services. I think the one with flies is 6. I know the key doesn't fit on the lock. Oh yeah, Lumi, if you're trying to find your, you actually muted the whole game, lol. So yeah, if you're looking for your faction-specific dialogue, Lumis are in 2. I forgot what order, but what was it? Lumis, Templars, Dragon, I think. And, you know, if you've hacked the game and you're somehow playing a Phoenician, then I believe these guys are your people. Poor Phoenicians. Not really. Well, I guess there is one Phoenician I'm alright with, but I know way out of the basement. I hate these stairs. I hate these stairs. I hate these stairs. And we are through to the mansion. But a lovely, normal-looking family. And stuff. We already know they're not. We already know. Oh, you're in the council. And incidentally, I wasn't trying to be a smartass to the people I know who RP Phoenicians. I just meant within the actual game. That is not yet a playable faction. Well, if you're part of the council, then go give Arturo a hug for me. I always liked Arturo. I like him. He seems like he's trying. Doing the best he can.
We have guests. You should not be here. My husband receives guests. We will receive Catherine, Alexandre. Children, come. We have guests to receive. Lovely guests. They smell like stars. Stars. You will be received.
I had to let Arturo go for not stalling long enough or speaking fluent enough Italian. Oh yeah, how about I not get dead? I have so gotten dead on this fight before, and I still haven't quite figured out what I do right sometimes and what I do wrong sometimes. I tried to stream this part. But, you know, watching people die is fun, so that's okay too. No, grenades, grenades, grenades. If I use my grenades properly, I probably don't even have to worry about it.
Join me. The family is close.
We'll
The
do a tiny
family is one. The family is close.
So the cutscene that started this fight off. Yeah, that's charming. We coalesced as a gift for my husband. Lovely. What a lovely family you are. What a lovely family. I don't actually want to talk.
Cannot die. We stand outside, done. This family is only a mission for killers of
It's called Nuclear Family.
and so are you. So are you.
I was gonna say, I don't want to talk over the dialogue. It's beautiful and creepy. But I've heard a few people complain that the cutscene for this, that they feel like the animation was off, and it felt weird, and the dialogue was off, and I feel like that was the point. We have been being told that the family is not right. So when we initially meet the family, even in their human form, they're not right.
Power.
And that's on purpose.
They sleep in mouths whisper a riddle. And the riddle is, power can make you weak. You were given power. Such power. You've leaned upon it for so long. But now, I've taken your power. What are you without it? You are nothing. You are less than nothing. You barely even exist.
So I know I have a couple people who watch my streams that have not played through a lot of TSW yet, SWL. That is a character that you meet earlier in the game. What's the word I want? Fog mist. The thing he uses against us has already been established in-game as something that takes away our B powers. We run into him, he uses it, we end up in jail. Much like this, we end up in a cell, and in that mission, spoilers, you have to do a lot of like fist fight stuff for a while before you get your actual powers and your weapons back. So that did not come out of nowhere. If you've been playing through the game, that is a return of a character that we already know can do this to us. Oh, is it Abdel that uses it? Okay. Oh, I think you're right. Yeah, it's the same storyline. I forget which one of them actually does it, though. Might have to play through that again now. It's been a while. That's one of the ones that I don't... yeah. Of course I don't replay it a lot, because I want to say that's a story mission, so of course. I only replay it when I start up a new character. But yeah, he did. He did work, yeah. Now I'm trying to remember. I'll have to pay attention. I've got a couple alts in SWL that are only in like Kingsmouth Savage Coast, kind of around there, so I'll have to pay attention when I hit that point in the story again. And I love it. They set you up here, like you're gonna have to do the friggin' punching stuff again, which is really annoying when you just want to shoot stuff. But
which way? Oh, hold up. Found them. You're in it deep, hey hero. Bad trip, man. Hey, don't worry, Dr. Che's got the medicine. There. All better? Forgive me, hero, for I have sinned. It's been a dog's age since my last confession. Markad isn't here. To be fair, I didn't say he was here. Just that I'd get you into his house. After you got me the goods, I was just gonna leave you here to rot, run off, fall back on my sin-shitty ways. But I had a change of conscience, religious experience. I got a call. He wants to talk to you.
Hiya, Chuck. You and I have got some fucking big... But I am a merciful abomination, and this isn't where you die. The Congo. You'll find Markad in the Congo. Be seeing ya.
Don't you got some place to be? Round 2 with that Barahun creep? Any dude preaching apocalypse and wearing a black fedora? He's trying too hard, man. Kinky, kinky. Looks like they're putting the bloody screws through your fellows down there.
I always have the subtitles on when I play. And I don't know if you guys noticed, but I love that pun. Just before John hangs up, he says, "Be seeing you." In the subtitles, it's BEE. I am a dork, but that is just... You're such an ass, Che. You really are. I don't know, it amuses me. I thought it was cool. What a dork, yeah. But, you know, I admit it, so it's okay, right? Or, whoever did the subtitles was a dork. I wish we could explore more of the mansion. I really hope when they kind of expand this area, because it seems pretty clear that they are going to expand this area at some point, hopefully soon. What was I looking at? You can't complete all of the mission stuff. There's a bunch of stuff that's coming soon. So I'm hoping that one of the things they expand on is letting us explore the mansion a little more. Because there's gotta be some cool shit here. Cool shit, creepy shit, one or both of the above.
What? You? No. I beat you. I made you nothing. No matter. I've seen who you are in the movies. And now I will destroy you. Die! Die! Die!
I would rather not, thank you. I died enough the first time I tried to fight your Tauntaun because I was an idiot and I missed a really clear tell about what I was supposed to be doing. And I was just trying to face tank it forever. And that surely didn't work.
Give in to
I am not paying enough attention to where you're leading the plane. I should really be paying more attention
No
to
matter.
that.
I will increase the power output. Initiate restorative protocols. You cannot win!
Yeah, I missed this. The first time I played through. Like, I saw something was weird, and I didn't really think about it too much. I actually reset the game at one point, because I thought maybe it was bugged. I'm not super proud of myself for that one. I got so used to just kind of blindly face rolling stuff that I didn't pay attention to a very, very obvious tell about what to do to actually beat the thing.
Do you like my boy? It is never.
We still haven't named my Revenant. I mean, we've kind of been calling him Bob, but I still feel like he needs a better name.
You are an insect.
Yeah.
No matter. I will increase the power output.
You do that.
Initiate restorative protocols. You cannot win. Best you can hope. Stagger.
Oh yeah, I forgot I did that too. Let's not get killed by lasers.
There are worse things than dying.
Time to get back to the corner. Okay. We're okay.
Death follows you. What is this power?
I mean, I like the mechanic fine. Shooting at weak points part. I'm just still super amused. I missed it the first time through. Headed to bed? Okay. Oh, thanks for hanging out. Thank you very much. And you sleep well. I could look at the camera instead. I'm like looking at the chat over here. Hello, Kirsten.
Oh, kudos where kudos is due.
And all that was
Barahun
left
in our
was a
top 5
smoking
most
fedora.
wanted.
I am well aware of the Fedori / Trilby debate.
One
but
Barahun is worth a get off the shit list free card. You are
Hey.
in my good graces. Now it's time to go home. Word to the wise. Quit while you're ahead. Back away from the blackjack table and insert whatever gambling metaphor you want here. Next up is the Congo. Now I want you at peak aptitude. No premature invasion. You go only with my intel and my blessing. Now nod. Oh, They grow up so fast.
Thank you, Kirsten. And with that, other than the side missions,
I'm sorry, Sweet Pea. Did I give you the impression we were hanging out? Go!
But we love you, Kirsten. We love you so much. Okay, I don't even want to joke in that voice. Because I feel like she might kill me, even though she's in NBC. Okay, Kirsten. We'll just go now. Yeah. Oh, wasn't there? I feel like there's a quick way out. Maybe I have to go back down through here first. Mumble, mumble, mutter. But that is pretty much the end of the New Dawn content thus far. I think there's a few side missions I haven't done yet. If this was my first time through, there would still be some lore to collect, some more stuff to kind of poke around at, but you know, this was... I'm fine with this expansion, with this, whatever you want to call it. I am hoping for more soon, like most of us are, but I'm not particularly disappointed by the amount of content. It was good content, I enjoyed it, I played through it a few times. Mission report. A lot of dangerous top 5 list that helps reestablish some of your cred back at the office, that buys you in on the ground floor at the next leg of the operation, the Congo. Word to the wise, don't start without us this time. I know it's taken me a while to get back to completing this on stream, but I like it. I've enjoyed it. I think either 3 or 4 times through now. Oop. Oh, made something let's see. I have actually done the side missions. Cozy. I am missing 2. Oh, I'm missing 2 pieces of lore.
The screens are not screens. Do not worry.
Well, I will get to that at some point. For now... actually, let me check this first. Where am I at? I'm only at 12... Yeah, I'm at 28 there. I am still casually working on unlocking, you know, all of the things. Word.
They may enter your dreams. Their thoughts are not your thoughts.
Yay!
Do not fear
Mission
them.
complete.
Let them in.
Alright, I'm just gonna run my agents through some stuff. Oh, 54 now. No. You go do that. What I was gonna say is that I was gonna go back to Agartha quick. I still have space there. I am debating calling it. I probably could go a little bit longer, but I'm getting kind of tired and derp. And I know that doesn't make for awesome TV. And we did complete South Africa. The next time I stream, we can go back to lore hunting or doing some of the other stuff I want to get done. A little bit of short stream, if I call it now, but that might be smart if I am getting all herked up. So maybe I'm gonna be smart. We did complete. Bleh. See, I'm being like We completed the new content. I am obviously getting tired, and I do have to work tomorrow. So I think I'm gonna wrap it up for now. I am gonna try to be streaming more often. I am still playing like this. I'm still playing Breath of the Wild. I just need to find more time that I can actually stream and share it with you guys, because I like doing that. I feel like I'm turning into Bob Ross again. I like spending time with you. But I do. Yeah. I'm tired. I'm gonna call it. You guys have a good rest of your night. Thank you for hanging out with me. And take care. Bye.